17-year-old Putri Ariani stunned the audiences during her audition in the 18th season of America's Got Talent, AGT. The blind Indonesian singer's incredible performance that night earned her the highest coveted golden buzzer from the judge Simon Cowell, and as its video went viral, it gained her international acclaim as well as much celebration in her home country. Regardless of the results of the talent competition, which is currently airing, it's evident that her future in the music industry is bright. Ariani Nisma Putri was born on the 31st of December 2005 in Bangkenang, a town in the Riau province of Indonesia, to Ismawan Kurnianto and Reni Alfianti. She has two younger sisters named Vanya Larissa and Davina Alicia. Her mother, Reni, has placentia previa, causing her to give birth to Putri at 6 months and 18 days of gestation. So Putri was placed in an incubator for 3 months and was diagnosed with cataracts. Her parents brought her to Singapore for treatment, but the doctor's diagnosis of her condition was retinopathy of prematurity, ROP, an eye disease affecting premature babies in which the retina developed abnormally. If the condition is mild, it can be resolved, but a more serious one can lead to blindness. In her case, she underwent surgery on the right eye to save it, but it was unsuccessful, and so she was declared completely blind at a little over 3 months old. She was 2 when she began singing, as she imitated the sound she heard. As her parents recognized her potential and natural talent for music, they gave their full support in nurturing her gift. She attended a classical music school called SMKN 2, Kasihan, in Yogyakarta, and majored in instrumental music with flute as her specialization. Putri loved to sing from when she was little, but as talented as she was, things haven't been easy for her. There was a time where she joined singing competitions at a young age, but faced discrimination for being blind, her talent apparently not being taken seriously because of her disability. Since that time, she's worked hard and was determined to prove herself and what she was capable of so that no one would underestimate people with disabilities. She was 8 when she participated in Season 2 of Indonesia's Got Talent in 2014 and sang Beyoncé's Listen for her audition. The judges were teary-eyed while she was performing, and the audience was up on their feet by the time she hit the last note. All the judges gave her their yes vote, and she went on to the next round of the competition. She wowed them each time she was on stage, and before she knew it, she was crowned as the winner for that season. Then in 2016, she won the Baiduri Award for the Most Outstanding Child Singer category, before, in 2017, joining another talent competition show, The Voice Kids Indonesia, for its second season, in which during the blind audition she played the keyboard and sang Secret Love Song, originally sung by Little Mix featuring Jason Derulo. The coaches listened to the performance, facing away from the stage to prevent bias. If they liked what they heard, they would press the I Want You button. That would rotate their chairs to indicate that they wanted to work with that aspiring singer. If no one turned, then it meant the contestant failed the audition. Fortunately for Putri, one of the judges turned for her, and she became part of Baby Romeo's team. However, she didn't make it past the sing-off round. In January 2018, she dropped her debut single, I Love Mama and Papa, and in October 2020, released her debut album, Melihat Dengan Hati, Seeing with a Heart, with 7 songs on it. Over the years, she's released around 30 songs on streaming platforms, of which the most successful was Tak Mampu Lupa, Can't Forget, released in 2022, a Mandarin song which she translated into Bahasa Indonesia. It now has more than 12 million streams on Spotify. America's Got Talent, AGT, was created by Simon Cowell to provide aspiring performers, including magicians, comedians, dancers, and singers, a chance to shine on a global stage. The televised talent competition consisted of many rounds, beginning with the audition, followed by the judge cuts, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. For the audition phase, 3 yes votes from the judges were needed to pass. Later on, each participant or act must secure votes not just from the panel of judges, but also from the studio audience and the viewing public for their every performance to advance to the next round, until one reached the finals. The winner will take home prize money of $1 million, reportedly given over a period of time, and have an opportunity to headline AGT's live show in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. Produced by Fremantle USA, the reality show is currently in its 18th season, which premiered on the 30th of May 2023 on NBC. It was available for streaming the next day on Peacock. The show is hosted by Terry Crews, and the judges are Simon Cowell, Sofia Vergara, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel. Putri has achieved some level of success in her home country, but like any other singer who dreamed of making it big in the U.S., she joined AGT. She'd listened to the show for most of her life and hoped that she would someday be part of it. For her, AGT was the door to the next level. Putri was excited, as it was her first time in the U.S., and performing in front of an international audience. She set a high goal for herself as she wanted to become an acclaimed singer and win a Grammy someday. That said, going to AGT wasn't just about winning, but how she could inspire or influence others like her, those with the same disability and those living in developing countries, to reach for their dreams. One of the highlights of AGT is the Golden Buzzer, which would send an actor or performer straight to the live shows. This button can only be pressed once by each judge and the host per season. For the season 18 premiere, the first ever audience Golden Buzzer was handed out to Mzansi Youth Choir from South Africa for their performance of It's Okay, originally sung by Nightbird from season 6 of AGT. Fortunately for Putri Ariani, she got the second Golden Buzzer for the season from Simon Cowell. In the show's June 6th episode, the Indonesian singer gave a touching rendition of Loneliness, which, much to the surprise of everyone, was an original song that she'd written herself. The audience, along with the judges, loved her performance. Simon, however, caused some confusion as he went on stage and approached Putri, who was still seated at a piano bench. Her father hurriedly came over to meet and assist him. It turned out that Simon found her voice amazing and just asked if she could sing another song. She eagerly complied and was happy that she could share more emotions with the audience. She began to play the piano and belted out Elton John's Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word, which totally captivated the crowd, who gave her a standing ovation. Clearly mesmerized by her voice, Sofia told her how amazing she was and called her an angel. Howie agreed as he said that while many people didn't believe in angels, he thought one just landed on AGTV's stage and called Putri a superstar. Heidi praised her, saying that she sounded beautiful. Simon commented that the judges were all feeling the same thing about her. He told her, "You're 17, you write songs. You've got an amazing distinctive voice, and I mean really, really good. You have kind of a glow about you." He then stood up and pressed the Golden Buzzer. When he was later asked by the host why he did that, Simon simply said, "Because she's brilliant." Putri was crying and jumping for joy as the gold confetti rained down on her. Her elated parents got on stage to give her a hug. Simon went there as well and told her that he thought that she was one of the best singers they have ever had on the show. Putri said that she couldn't find the right words to express how magical that moment was for her and how grateful she was. It has definitely become one of the unforgettable moments of her life. Right after her appearance in the show, she was much talked about online. U.S. Ambassador to Indonesia, Soon Kim, congratulated her via Twitter for her amazing performance. Indonesia Tourism and Creative Economy Minister Sandiaga Uno said that Putri made their country proud and went on to congratulate her parents, as it was with their support and belief in her talent that she made it to the AGT stage. A video of her performance reportedly garnered 30 million views in 6 days. Getting that nod of approval from Simon Cowell was all the more special because it turned out that Putri wished to work with him, revealing in an interview that she wanted to become a superstar and tour the world, saying that he was a great producer who knew how to turn someone into a successful singer. Putri was confident that with Simon's help, that dream of hers would come true. People were impressed when they learned that she was the lyricist and composer of her songs. Putri said it came from her heart. She just wrote what she was feeling. When asked about the meaning behind the song Loneliness, released in 2021, and which she sang during her AGT audition, she said that it was just about thinking that something was good for her but actually wasn't. As she passed her audition and earned the Golden Buzzer, Putri brought pride to her country. President Joko Widodo himself congratulated the singer via an Instagram post, writing, "What Princess Ariani has achieved today may inspire and encourage everyone that all dreams and goals can be achieved with perseverance, hard work, and confidence in one's own abilities." Upon her return to Indonesia, she was invited to the Merdeka Palace in Jakarta on the 14th of June 2023 for an audience with the president. She came with her parents and showed the president a glass box containing the gold confetti from her Golden Buzzer moment, after which she performed 2 of her songs, Loneliness, and Permata Indah Dunia, Beautiful Jewels of the World, for him and the other officials present. He said that the Golden Buzzer was a testament to her amazing talent and the ultimate recognition from Simon Cowell, who had a good instinct and was never wrong. He gave her an envelope containing pocket money for her expenditures in the U.S. when she returned for the AGT live shows and assured her of the country's full support in her journey. Putri was quite overwhelmed by the whole experience, saying that she had no idea that she would be appreciated by the president. It said much that 3 videos of her visit to the State Palace were uploaded onto her Instagram account and 2 were on his YouTube channel. President Jokowi planned to have her perform at the palace again for the celebration of the nation's independence on the 17th of August, should her schedule permit. During her AGT audition, she mentioned wanting to go to Juilliard School, a prestigious performing arts conservatory in New York City. Judge Simon said he didn't know if what he was about to do would make a difference or not, but he did it anyway, and slapped that golden buzzer with his palm, and it did in a way. The education minister in Indonesia, Nadiem Makarim, announced that the department offered Putri a full scholarship should she be admitted to Juilliard School, saying that as she inspired a lot of people in their country, they wanted to help her realize this particular dream of hers. Reportedly, they would also extend assistance with her application by providing a letter of recommendation from the Ministry of Education. Growing up with a disability was hard, but it was made even worse by the bullying she received. Since one eye was smaller than the other, Putri was often asked why her eyes were different from real humans. Annoyed by this, she replied by asking them if they thought she was a mannequin or an alien. Being the target of bullying, she said that she ended up just having 2 friends, who weren't spared from harsh words either, even accused of having an ulterior motive for getting close to Putri. However, she defended them, saying that they were sincere in their friendship, as they'd been there for her even before she became popular. She said that quality was more important than quantity in having friends. Things hadn't changed even after her AGT appearance, as not everyone was happy about that. Some took it against her that she was not American, when the show was clearly America's Got Talent. They also believed that having a sob story referring to her visual impairment was why she received the Golden Buzzer. There were those who found it questionable that a professional singer like her was able to compete in AGT and called it unfair. Someone even made fun of her name, asking who would name their child Putrid. Fortunately, a fan corrected that person and even shared that name. Putri means princess or daughter in Indonesia. It wasn't revealed if she knew about the hateful comments online or if her parents were protecting her from all of this. Her fans believed that she wouldn't let it affect her even if she'd heard about it. She once said that when she started uploading her music and covers on YouTube channel, Instagram, and TikTok, many would leave hurtful words calling her delusional and incapable, but she never gave up because she has family and friends who believe in her. During her performance at the TEDx Universitas Indonesia, an independently organized TED event, she was resolute and filled with confidence as she said, "I will never give up because I know that I'm invincible, not invisible. I'm capable. I'm powerful. I'm brave. I'm spectacular." As a person with a disability, her biggest challenge was for people to look beyond that when they see her and recognize her talent as a musician. Putri said she was excited to do the AGT live shows, and her international fans couldn't wait to hear her sing again. Her fans in Indonesia were more fortunate, as she appeared in several local shows including Indonesia's Got Talent, where it all began for her. She sang Loneliness and performed a duet with one of the judges. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.